Alright guys, first cast. Why are you doing that to me, Reel? Alright guys, battery stopped. Battery died. I looked at it and I said, I better change it after the next cast. Yeah, I didn't make it through that cast. I was reeling this fish in and it died, so I just left the fish in the water, as y'all seen, and put the new battery in and pick him up out of the water, start reeling again. He's about 10. Alright, this is the Bream color with an orange tail. Yep. Guys, that's the first cast I've ever made with it. Some of these tail colors I haven't fished with yet. As you all know, I've just been making them. And that was the very first cast with the orange tail. Now, I said this all just a few minutes ago in another video. I'm on my third video for today. I said this. I said, orange is not great here. But it's a cloudy day, and we got some color to the water. The lake's turned over a little bit, probably, because the water's 52. And we've had, the hurricane came through a couple weeks ago, put some dirt in the water. So that kind of stuff helps a little bit. Visibility is about 2.5 foot right now. I figure it's a good day to try it. And I'm fishing deep water. You see here, I'm 19 foot, okay? All right, and right here they are. See them right there? That's where he came from. That's 20 foot. So that's right here. So what I'm doing is I'm running the channel. You see my bait going down right there. I'm running the channel, looking for deeper fish. Looking for open water fish. I caught a couple nice ones down through the channel here yesterday. The bigger fish will get up in the water column. The fish that tend to hang on this cover are usually smaller fish. I can see my bait right here now coming by them. Right there on top of them. Alright. See if it's another one in that score that's interested. That one came running for it. All right, not all of them sometimes are interested. There you go. One of them must have been. I wanted to do that because Dave says I don't do many live actions, and I do sometimes. I try to put one in every video, but guys, editing is not easy, and when you let that camera just run, it makes it very tough, I'm telling you. He's a little smaller. And that's what I said. Most of these fish I find in deeper water on the bottom like are smaller fish. I'm looking for fish basically in 6 to 8 foot of water. Those usually your bigger fish. All right, there's another one, the baby. So I'm gonna leave this score alone now. I'm gonna go on. He's even smaller. You know, it takes a good fisherman to catch them that small, though. Bam, babies. Babies like orange. I think it's going to be a little nicer. Bam, that's what we're talking about. That's a decent one. Alright. It might be a little bigger. I tell you, I'm catching the bigger fish in open water. That last one came out of a school that was just running open water. And the ones that I hold in the bottom tending to run a little smaller. He's about 9.5. Alright guys, let's see if we can catch one of these fish off this tree. It's a down tree right here. It's got quite a few fish on it. Oops, we get past that limb. This when you get hung up, some of those limbs don't, they've been in the water so long, I reckon they get waterlogged. They don't stand out as easy, they're harder to see. And you can get hung on them pretty easy. Now I don't see anything after it. I'm kind of coming through right across the top of them. See if, alright. There's one. I seen the fish move. He rose up there like he wanted it. I'm keeping coming here. I done lost so many today. I've lost more fish today. I usually use them 4 or 5 trips. I think it's because they're not real aggressive. And my reel, sometimes my reel does not lock and it wants to reel backwards. You see it do it that time, guys? And we picked the fish up and we let him out. And that reel, it's a couple of years old, but that's a $150 reel. Shouldn't be doing that. All right, that's on the Bream orange tail. Y'all want to see if we can put a couple more on this video with that Bream orange tail? Huh? What do I hear? Did I hear you? All right. Bam. Here's that open water fish. I just showed y'all some of them. There's about 10 or 12. There's, some of them were a little deeper. You can see them right there on my depth finder. Oh yeah, that's a decent fish. Come on. Bam. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's a decent fish. He started a little bit of black nose. He got a little bit of black on his bottom lip. Oh boy, he's hooked. He wasn't coming off either. That's for sure. See if I can get it. Get that up, got it. That's a decent fish, guys. Bam. I'm gonna pick this one up. I don't think he's that big. There's a whole school of them here, guys. They're in this on a lay down tree. Got some here yesterday. I just don't think it's any size to him. What is he, 8 inches long? All right. Now, it's not that I don't think this bait will catch big fish. I just haven't found any big fish today. I mean, I've had some 10 inchers, right? I'll show you this. It's a lay down tree right here. All right, there it is. It's just a lot of fish on it. Some of that's limbs, but just no size to them. I'm right over on top of it. I had to come over a limb right there. There's 1 or 2 right there that look like they're decent. And they're up under a big limb that's overhanging, so I really can't get the bait to them without getting hung up. And that there looks like he's pretty decent. Let's see what this one looks like. Ah, he got off. All right, guys, I threw it back out there. You can see the score here on my depth finder. They're heading up there. Oh, I just messed him. They're out here just roaming open water. So this time of year, that's what they do on these lakes, guys. When you can't find them on your boat houses, and they're not on the brush piles, and you're like, where are they at? Every lake's a little different. So when I say this, don't go like, well, I ain't never caught none of one on my lake. Well, you might not have, guys. Every lake's a little different. On this lake, it's what they do. They run the channels. I'm in 17 foot. I'm throwing out to about 17, 18 foot. It's dropping. I see one move there. Oh, I messed him. They're interested. There's my bait right here. See my bait coming back down? I'm going to fall right back. But if they didn't mess it up any, if they didn't pull it down. All right, I don't see them shuffling. I'm watching the fish, see if they move a little bit. I don't see my bait. I don't need to see my bait. I just need to watch the action of the fish. I know my bait's close by after I see them shuffling. See a couple moving. So they're still not easy to catch, even if you got a live scope. Right here's my bait. So I done come clean past them. All right, guys. I'm trying to catch one of these in this school right here in open water. They're moving along slow. They keep bumping me. See there? They keep bumping me, but they're not holding on to it. We're going to try them again, though. All right, let me get my... All right, they start at 30. They go from 20, 25 to about 40 feet. I want to come through all of them. Let's get on out there. I got a 1/16 right now because I'm fishing 16 foot deep. All right, I'm at the back of the school. I see a couple there at the back of the school. Now I'm watching the fish. I see my bait there once in a while. I see it now. And I'm just trying to keep it close to the green, the fish marks of the green, right? Trying to keep it above them just a little bit without beating them. I see some moving. All right, got that one. I see them moving. They come raising up. See, so when they come raising up, I feel them thumping. That's fun. I know I hear y'all say it's video game fishing. That's what it is. When you see them on that live scope, that's a hog too. When you see them on that live scope, and you can watch them, you can see them moving. You see them shuffling, you know they're paying attention to something all of a sudden. They see your bait. You don't need to see your bait. If they see it and I see them moving, I know it's right there. All right, guys, I'm going to end that right here. That's a nice fish too. Bam, that's a nice fish. All right, that is Bream with an orange tail. It worked good. It passed inspection days. First time I fished with it was today, and it done fine. And our water, like I said, we're about 2.5 foot visibility, So it should work good on y'all's water. Not super clear, but if you got a little color to it, might even work for some of y'all guys that's fishing dirtier water. Bam, there you go. Appreciate y'all guys watching Fishing Lake Country. Catch y'all next time.